comics, movies, TV, video games, cartoons, stand-up,
and many more geeky things.
This is the Brothers Bear Podcast
live.
Damas y caballeros, aquí estamos en Whittier. Ahorita está a tiempo para la Brothers Bear Podcast.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, este es el podcast de los brothers. Me, I couldn't even say. I got lost. But as always, I am your host, Sanch, and as always, I am joined by
Carlos Medrano.
And Les Schwitz.
Les Schwitz.
One time driving over here, I was trying to practice that. I was like, damas y caballeros. No, damas y caballeros. No, damas. The whole time I thought I had tint in my car, because if not, people would have been like, what's going on over there?
Now, if you see someone talking or whatever, it's just you could just assume they're on their phone. But before, it's like that's what I do when I'm driving to work or what happened? Oh, your phone's not on. I mean, your microphone. Is mine even on?
Is it on? Yeah, it's on. Or
okay,
Hello?
you know what? Regardless, let's quit that. I'll continue talking because we're just having dead air.
Hello?
We always get distracted.
What's going on?
Not much. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, we're good. Yeah.
Oh, now we're live. Ladies and gentlemen, we're live. Look, you know what? All you people out there, people who are shy or scared, stop being that. Call us in. Have any questions, comments, call us in. The number's right there. Look, I'm pointing down right there. Call 855-693-4897. I dare you. I dare you.
I would have been cool for like a little ball drop that as you were telling the number, like, bleep, 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 bleep.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, but if you guys don't, it's okay to, it's all right.
It's okay. Still, you can watch our
Please
show.
listen.
We're just, we want to hear from you fans out there. If you have any questions for any of us, me, Les Schwitz, Carlos over here, anything you guys want to ask us or even our thoughts or comments. We have a lot to talk about. I've been posting on Instagram. So before anything, as always, let's get into, okay, maybe we shouldn't. Whoa. Okay. I'm going to do it anyways. We're going to get into some shout outs. Les Schwitz, take it away.
Well, how's the song go again? What song are we talking about?
Wait, wrong song. You make me want to shout.
Isn't that some copyright there from your previous show? Ain't they
Yeah.
going to get mad?
Yeah, I know. That's dirty.
I own ownership on that one. I own that one.
Yeah. It's okay. In post, Schweddy can fix it. All right. We have our very first shout out that I want to give out. It's a big shout out. If we can show image 1, sir. It goes to my brother, Cesar Medrano. September 14th was his birthday. He's the older brother to me and Carlos, and he is a sergeant, and he works at he's an operations sergeant and the 1st Battalion of 507th Parachute Infantry Regiment at the U.S. Army Airborne School located at Fort Benning in Georgia. We want to give a big shout out to my brother. We salute you and all the guys in service. We give you a shout out too, that everybody that serves the country, and more so for the fact that we recently had, just not too long ago was 9/11. I was watching a lot of the, they always do the look backs and stuff of 9/11, like they always do from like the moment of like they hatched the plan till it happened and all the craziness and stuff. And you watch it and you just see all like how the firemen, like how many of their stories where they didn't care. As everybody was running away from the building, you saw like I didn't even realize you saw them running towards the building, like the firemen. It's like, and that's just like those guys are the heroes. And there's a lot of volunteers after that. Like, so that's always like, just a big shout out to all of them. Like I said, 9/11, it was an anniversary, and it's just like, it's one of those we'll never forget. And I know Carlos, the first year anniversary is the year he.
Sadly, I never forget for one dumb reason, because technically one of my twin towers went down.
Tell them your story.
Yeah, the first anniversary of 9/11, I dislocated my knee.
Oh.
So I literally fell on the floor, and I'm like, no! So yeah, that's why it's like my twin towers went down that year.
Wasn't it because you were doing like a stupid march out
Yeah,
there?
it was. What happened, it was, this is what, 8th grade. Yeah, it was in 8th grade, and I remember I was like doing like this cool little like march, like, hoot, hoot, hoot. And then I saw my friend. My friend was like bending over tying his shoe. I'm like,
yeah,
here's a perfect opportunity. I'm gonna kick him.
Yeah.
So when I don't know, I was like doing like, I literally wanted to do like a cool sideways kick to like literally like knock him over.
Yeah.
And when I was doing that kick, my knee just popped to the side. And then I just remember that happening. And it felt like I broke it.
Yeah.
Like, I just remember hearing like that. And I'm like, and like, I literally just went stiff. I'm like,
Oh.
and then I fell on the floor, and then everyone laughed because no one knew, like, why'd you fall on the floor?
Yeah.
You know? And I'm like, I broke my leg. And everyone was like, what are you talking about? Like, the whole time. And like, I got up and I was like, oh, wait, no, I can stand. And like, the whole, like, probably like 15 minutes left of the class ends, and I had to like walk to my last class. And I remember like lifting up my pants to see my knee. Yeah. And I remember my knee was like all fat and swollen. I'm like, oh, that's not good. And at the time, I remember my sixth period teacher, I told him, like, can I go to the office? Like, my knee hurts really bad. Like, can I go? And then he's like, let me see. So I show him my knee, and he looks at it. He's like, nah, you'll live. And I had to stay in class. I had to stay in class the whole day. And then later on, like after that, I would walk home in middle school. And that day, like, I was like, I need to find a ride home because I'm not going to make it home. Yeah. Luckily, I was able to find a ride, but my friend's dad parked literally 4 blocks away from the school. What the hell? So I had to literally, like, duck waddle all the way to where his dad would park. I'm like, and then I remember being at the hospital. I think I was in the hospital for like a good 6 hours trying to get my knee fixed. I didn't go like for 2 days.
It was broken?
It got dislocated. And then like
and you got water in the knee too. Yeah, because that's the thing. You got like the basketball injury, like what tall guys get, and that's why he did.
I was a skater, and they're like, hey, "You play a lot of basketball?" I'm like, "No." No, but after that, I just remember I think one of the best feelings happened because I don't know if it happened like on the week. And then it came Monday morning is when I came back with crutches. And the first person I bumped into was that teacher. Yeah. And I remember looking at him and I'm like, I'll live, huh? And I just kept, I was like, oh, man. He's like, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm like,
Teachers are punks. It's like, that's why I never, ever understood why kids pee themselves and poo themselves in elementary. The kids say, I got to go to the bathroom. And the teacher, they say no. Why? Let the kid go.
Wait, you hear a lot of stories about that?
No, don't you? Did you ever go? I know the students that have peed their pants or pooed themselves growing up through elementary. I remember that. It sucks because you're never gonna forget those kids, dude. You're always like, it doesn't matter how old you get, you always remember the kids that peed themselves or pooed themselves. But I don't understand why. Why? Because the teacher wouldn't let him go. That's the one thing I remember.
I think that was like one of my favorite lines in Superbad because he talks about like something that happened in middle school. He's like, man, that was so long ago. He's like, yeah, but people don't forget.
Yeah, that's true. They won't.
People don't forget.
Exactly.
Except unless you're me. Unless you're Edgar Lombardo here. Les Schwitz.
Yeah. All right. Another shout out. All the Instagram people, thank you. I've been in conversation for those that I can't remember exactly how your wording is, like your name, but you know who I'm talking about. A lot of you I've been in conversation with you. I know. It's just because it's hard because like everybody does weird names in their Instagram and stuff. I don't know why I do this, but like you know who I'm talking about. All you people like you respond a lot, and then you just liking our images. It's cool. You know, I support back. I like all your guys' images too. But thank you, your Instagram followers. You guys are cool. So
yeah, thanks
Schwetz, you got any shout outs?
I got a shout out to Instagram. Holler back. I'm gonna go ahead and sign in on you. Oh no, that was a weak ass announcement. I was just kidding, man.
Imagine Les Schwetz on Instagram.
Like this.
Selfie.
I know. That's what you gotta do. All right. Well, I know, Carlos, you have a shout out. Kind of, sadly, name's not, but you have a story that happened, so you got 3 minutes. Yeah, go for it.
All right,
story shout out?
Yeah. Okay. On yesterday or the day before, I got recognized at work.
What?
I was at work and someone came in to do a return, and sure enough, like it's like right away, it's always like, oh, do you have the receipt this and that? She's like, oh yeah, I want to return this, and she's like, I've seen you before. And I'm like,
what?
Oh. And I thought like, oh, maybe, she saw me working because I used to work in the hotel in the section of where I work at. And
dog hotel.
Yeah, dog hotel. I work at a pet store that has a dog hotel. Anyways, so then after that, she's like, oh yeah, I'm like, I've seen your podcast.
What? About the podcast?
Yeah.
Oh, not about your...
No. I thought I was like, okay, maybe either she saw me at Flapper. Yeah. She probably saw me in Ontario because it's Glendora area. And the next thing you know, she's like, oh, yeah. I'm like, well, at first I was like, well, she was kind of like not an older lady, but I could tell she's probably like in her 30s. And if she's probably listening. She's like, no, I don't know.
Yeah, she calls in right now.
No. But, yeah, and the next thing you know, I was like, well, maybe it's probably one of, like, Cake Shop's friends. She probably saw, like, me, Kirby, and Lewis during the Bridgetown podcast for the live feed when we were doing at the Art Walk. So I thought, like, okay, well, which one? Mm-hmm. And then after that, she said, oh, the one you do with your brother. I'm like, what? It was like, oh, yeah, it's really funny. I'm like, what? And after that, I was kind of confused, but I'm not one to like ask questions, like especially if I'm put on the spot. I'm like, what's going on? But that's when she's like, oh, I know Edgar.
Oh shit! Oh really? The person knows me.
Yeah,
then,
she knows you, but I never got a name. Though.
Oh, all right.
But then after that, like,
holler back. Let us know who it is.
I
call in.
Give us a call.
I'm not good with questions, so that's why I didn't really ask. But after that, she went to go like I still had to do her transaction from what she was originally going to do, so she had to return her item, and she went to go get her things. And when she came back, I did the exchange, and then boom, she left. But right before she left, she asked if she could take a picture. So I was like, oh yeah, sure, whatever. And then I took a picture with her. Like her boyfriend or whoever that guy was with her took the picture, and then I did like the pose. I'm like, hey, and after she took off. But what was funny that there was like a black lady in line. Like at that moment, all day, it was like really busy, nonstop slam. But that moment when that happened, we had no customers, so she got lucky that happened. And then there was like one lady that came in, and it was like a black lady. And she's looking like, what's going on? And after that,
no Justin Bieber or something.
After that, she like takes off with the pic. Like after taking the picture, she walks away. And I looked at the next lady, like the lady, and I was like, oh, I'm sorry about that. She's like, no, it's okay. I'm like, oh no, it's just because I do a radio show. And she's like, for real? For real?
That's racist.
And after that, I was like, what kind of radio show? I'm like, oh, I do an internet radio show with my brother. He's like, oh, for real? Can I take a picture?
Oh, badass, dude. That's awesome.
Didn't know who it was. Like, nah, I'm just kidding.
Cool.
That's awesome. All right, we'll be right back. Stick around, ladies and gentlemen, and order us a pizza. Brothers Bear Podcast Live. Hey, where you going? The Brothers Bear Podcast will be right back. No, seriously, where you going? Come back.
The experts know that for pastry, Baker's Bodega has it all. Exclusive brands like Westco Bankmark, Satin Ice, and Pastry Pride. One-on-one day seminars for cake decorating and gelatin art. So for our service, wide range of ingredients and supplies, and for the low prices, Baker's Bodega has it all. But you don't need to be an expert. Baker's Bodega, 7869 Paramount Boulevard in Pico Rivera. Come, we're waiting for you.
Do we have your attention? When it comes to tequila, two things matter: heart and passion. Never compromising integrity for mass production. Number One Tequila delivers the goods. Taste the heart and passion of Mexico in every bottle. We make it right. We make it fun. Superior tequila. There's only number one. There's only number one. There's only number one.
A home is the biggest investment in most people's lives. Buying or selling should be a positive experience.
Whether you want to be a wealthy real estate investor or just trying to find a place to call home. At AJR & Associates, we focus on the client's needs.
We understand the market better than most. Let us bring the value to you and make the right choice.
AJR & Associates, making your dream house a reality. Call us today for a free consultation at 562-882-1976. Or you can log on to www.agrrealtors.com.
With a track record of great results, bringing knowledge, wisdom, and expertise to you. Hablamos Español.
Building a custom home or business is a huge deal. For some, it's the largest project they'll take on in a lifetime. Choosing your team may be the most important part of ensuring a successful building project. Starting a project by working closely with Core Design will create what's just right for your lifestyle and your property. But selecting the right builder is perhaps the most important part of creating the team. At Core Design's, customer service, quality craftsmanship, and integrity are the keys to our company philosophy. Your custom construction dreams are just a phone call away. Core Design at 213-453-1609. Once again, that number is 213-453-1609.
Comics, movies, TV, video games, cartoons, stand-up,
And many more geeky things.
This is the Brothers Bear Podcast.
live.
Oh, why'd you move? We could have did like as if we were frozen, like buffering.
damn it.
All right,
can't see
a
my
moment
eyes.
with Carlos. Carlos has
I've got balls of steel.
Actually, this past weekend, I went to prom, guys.
What?
prom.
Yeah, the Dieters, the famous
Oh
Dieters.
yeah, I had to work, so.
Yeah, the famous Dieters actually had a prom theme party because they both didn't go to their
Oh,
prom.
man, you didn't go to the prom then.
I did. All right. I did. It was under the Enchanted Under the Sea, whatever ball. They're gonna text me right now. Watch.
Wait, they based it off of Back to the Future? The Enchantment Under the Sea dance?
I don't know. They're gonna text
that
me
what
right
it
now.
is?
Watch.
Yeah, that's the Enchantment Under the Sea.
I was pretty.
Damn, you geek out on that movie, dude. You must know it all, dude.
They do it for you then.
I know. It's like
I know, right? He wasn't even there. Oh, I had to be somewhere. All right, the party's over, folks.
You're gonna get a DeLorean just to go back in time to actually go to the party.
I wish I could go back in time to my prom. My prom sucked. I hate my prom. What happened with my prom was my
Was that
date.
in Santa Monica?
No, it wasn't
Where do
Santa.
you guys have it at?
It was over there in like Diamond Bar area, and it sucked because
Diamond Bar?
my date, the moment we walked in, right when we walked in through the doors, she fled off somewhere. I didn't see her all night.
Like this?
Yeah, serious.
Just all these doves release from her back and lift her away.
She get the umbrella. Whee! And then
That was you, huh?
no,
Just pulling the string.
yeah, I was in the closet like.
Too bad, fool. Oh, that is the worst prom ever.
I know. I was like, yeah, seriously, it sucked all night until the. Yeah, I was like, and there was another guy who got left alone too. His girl left him.
You wanna
so,
dance?
So
It's okay, bro. It's okay.
yeah, it's like I went to the karaoke machines. I'm all singing like Depeche Mode and stuff with people. It wasn't until the last song that she reappeared. So I got to dance with her the last song.
She's like, it's my favorite song.
So the whole time you were like, and the wedding singer, holiday, celebrate.
I was all sad. I'm all singing.
I live in my sister's best.
All right, folks.
That sucked, but what was worse is that when we left, like she was ignoring me the whole time. We all went in this one car, and we went to Jack in the Box A, and we were gonna go to Santa Monica, and then our car got stranded on the freeway. So we were there from I think like midnight till like 6 a.m. just stranded, and then I had to go to work the next day in the afternoon. It's horrible prom. So yeah, if I could go on a DeLorean 88 miles per hour, I'd redo my prom. That's why I wish if I didn't work, I would have been at that prom. I would have been getting down, being like Kevin Bacon, let's dance. And being like, you know.
No, but yeah, it was a pretty cool theme party. For them to do that, I thought it was pretty cool. Like I've never had anybody known anybody to let's do a prom party.
They said that they've never been to a prom.
Yeah, and they never went, so that's why they did it.
Do you know why?
Prom, yeah.
Like they just didn't have dates, or they just like, I don't want to go to prom, man. I know
I
they
know
don't
they
sound like
told-
that. I mean, it sound all
I
true.
know they mentioned it, but I forgot. I always kind of forget, and like I said earlier, I don't ask questions
Yeah.
sometimes. No, but it was cool. Me and Geraldine had fun. We went.
That's cool.
So, and then at the same time, the fight was going on too. So
Oh, there's a fight.
no, the fight was on Saturday.
Oh, okay.
You guys dressed up and stuff?
Yeah, everybody did.
Like prom dresses?
Yeah,
and
I mean there was some
suits?
like a cool casual. I mean, Jason had this pretty cool, like those shirts that are just like a tuxedo thing.
Yeah,
But
I
his
tuxedo shirts.
Yeah, he had like a cool tuxedo shirt I've never seen before. Like everyone else has like a basic, like the white one.
Yeah.
But the one he had was really cool though. I've never seen it like that.
Oh, well, detailed. Or
but it was a jersey too, like because when he took it off, he had a thing like I forgot if it read something backwards. I forgot what it said. But yeah.
Cool.
There.
It's a good memory.
And
you
they're
got there,
they're actually watching. They don't have a softball game tonight, so they're actually watching for once.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, Dieters, you guys are watching. Good job, Dieter.
So you guys saw the fight?
Yeah, we did.
Did you enjoy it?
I don't know what's going on.
Did you watch the fight?
No, yeah, I did. Well, because I had money in it. Me and Geraldine put $1 in.
Oh,
$1? What were you win? $5?
Well, what happened? One of their friends was trying to like put like a pot, like, and then the whole time nobody wanted to. He's like, all right, let's do $10. And then he kept lowering the money. He's like, all right, $5. And that's when he just said, how about $2? Like everybody, we need at least 12 people to put $2 in.
He was still fishing at $2.
Yeah, he was. He kept going.
He's like, come on, man, it's nothing. What the hell? $1, you cheapskates.
Next thing you know, he has a boot at the end of the fridge.
Yeah, right.
No, but yeah, we had I had $1 in my pocket, and then Geraldine put the other $1 in. So
what did you guys get?
we got around 8.
Oh, that's
Yeah. But of course they went for 12 rounds. The last guy was
Exactly.
like, "Come on, let's do this."
Yeah, I was around when someone. I went to someone's house at a party.
Why you look at me?
They had
Oh,
to
look.
fight. I don't know. I just don't want to give out names and stuff.
Oh,
you know?
because I wasn't invited. I had to work, even if I was at work.
I just got nervous for whatever reason, the stupid one. But yeah, and then there was a pool there too, and
Did you go swimming?
Yeah.
All right,
it
on.
was nice and warm. And the last one the guy got, the last thing, whatever
12?
that was there was 12. Yeah, Mayweather 12.
Wow.
It was like an automatic win.
Yeah,
I was like,
that's
oh,
what
dude, you
happened.
won.
Like the last couple of seconds, the guy's like, "Give me my money."
Yeah, exactly. Everyone was like, "Oh, this guy won. It's pretty much over."
Yeah.
Yeah. You won $48 that day.
I would have bought a pizza.
Mayweather money.
Yeah,
Made-
Mayweather.
Made money.
Yeah, I didn't see the fight. Like I said, I was at work. But my dad invited me last week. He called me like, "Hey, we're gonna see the fight. You want to come over?" But I was like, "No, I can't." And then I
Go
was at
for
work.
Canelo, man. Good shot, bro. Good try, dude.
Yeah, go.
Really good
Foreman
effort, man.
and
That guy
Chavez.
just like runs
Órale.
around, dude. What are you gonna do? You know, when he just
Yeah.
runs around all over the place, you're just like, "Hey, man, get over here. I want to fight you." And he's like, "What? Can't get me? What?
You sound like Tyson, dude.
He actually looked a lot like Tyson too.
Yeah,
he
looked-
did a lot of.
Hey,
did
didn't
a
he
lot of
walk out with
moves.
Bieber? Like, wasn't
Yeah,
he with
Bieber,
Bieber?
dude. That was awesome.
What the hell
man.
is that?
I was so excited. I was like, "Dude,
That was the thing. Like all of us are like, "Why is he there?" Like, all of us like, "What?" The
Lil Wayne would be like something like
Yeah.
more reasonable, but Jesus Christ, Justin Bieber out of
Why-
nowhere, dude.
Wait, why Little Wayne? Because he's black,
And he raps.
I guess. Well, why? Like,
Past
from the
guest
South.
and
That's
future
yeah, I mean, that's past
past
Mayweather.
guest and future guest Derek. He tweeted what he I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he tweeted that Justin Bieber coming out with Mayweather had to be the blackest thing he's ever done.
That was so badass, dude. He looked weird though.
He did. He didn't.
Like
and, like-
I saw what he was trying to come out with, like as being this whatever the fuck you want to call it.
You look at me all scared, like I'm gonna be
fired.
Yeah.
No, and but at the same time, his eyes looked scared as hell, dude. Like he was just petrified.
That's
like
why he has
someone
those
was-
shades
like
on the
someone
whole
was gonna-
time.
Oh, like someone was gonna throw a bottle at him or something, you know?
Yeah.
Because this happened before.
Yeah.
And you would think, a bunch of Mexicans. They love to throw shit, man.
Yeah, right. They're not gonna give up their beer, dude. They're like, "Órale, mi cerveza, no."
Oh, espérate, güey.
Te voy a tirar, güey. Yeah. And it's all an empty can back.
Abuelita, dame la torta.
Un bolillo, come on, hey.
Start throwing them chanclas, man. We're getting racist, bros.
I know.
Come on. That's messed up.
Yeah.
That's racist.
Yeah, it is. All right. Well, I wanted to talk about something that I'm going to be doing in 2 weeks, or maybe it's next weekend. It's going to be on Saturday the 28th. If Alan, you could just skim through image 2, 3, and 4, like you could slowly go through those. I am going to be doing the Run for Your Lives zombie 5K. I'm going to do it, dude. I'm going to do it. Yeah, I'm gonna go and do that. What is cool is that you wear flags. I think the one that I'm going to is in San Bernardino. One of my good friends, I should give out a shout out to. Her name is April Lockhart. She's actually hooking me up with the ticket, and she's one of my old zombie buddies. She actually provided this patch here. We would all watch The Walking Dead going back in the day. First season, second season.
Back in the day, like 3 years ago.
Yeah, well, still, like, she was there, like, first episode. I remember it's like, you know, we love zombies and stuff like that. So, I mean, and yeah, she's gonna be doing it. So I've been training. Been running like 5 to 6 miles a day. What? So I've been out there just trying to, you know. And you wear a flag.
I'm the tiger, huh,
yeah.
bro?
Seriously, dude. Yeah, you know, Kumata, you know, whatever. So I've been working hard. You know, I want to do this. I want to live. Because if you show really quickly image 2, Alan, there you get flags around your waist, and that's what the zombies need to grab. Gee. I believe you have 5 flags, and
they don't tackle you, dude.
Nah, they just have to grab your flag. So if you could make it to the end, see right there, if you could make it to the end with at least one flag, you survive. But if you lose, the
guy in the back is just like, whatever. Yeah. I tried.
Kind of looks like Santos.
I'm like, all right, I gave up, man. For good, I can't get him. So yeah, so I'm gonna be doing that this weekend. It's gonna be, I mean, not this weekend, next
so
weekend.
Dude.
I made it.
Hey guys,
this is so much fun.
My mama said I couldn't do this, but I outrun them zombies.
It's the name of the game, man.
Yeah, run for your lives. So I'm gonna be doing it. I'm
gonna listen to Pink Floyd the whole time.
Oh yeah, huh?
Run like hell.
Yeah. I just got deja vu right now, man.
Oh, badass!
I seriously just got deja vu from this moment.
We've never done this before, man. So that's something crazy right there, bro. You gotta let it in, man.
Yeah,
let it in. I want some deja vu.
Share.
Come on, dude. Nothing.
Yeah, nothing. All right, so right now we were talking about Justin Bieber, but there's this big old controversy earlier in the week that everybody's been texting me about and Facebooking me about, and it's driving me freaking crazy.
I don't care about Miley Cyrus, bro.
No. And there is also another news story.
I would lead this into the next break.
Yeah, we're going to be going into it because there is something also, another news story that's bugging me, and even our friends, Jack of All Nerds, posted this as a news, and it's wrong. So we'll come back and listen in. Brothers Bear Podcast. Live.
Hey guys, we'll be right back with the Brothers Bear Podcast live, so feel free to stock up on them goodies.
Nurses Life Express provides unique apparel for all the hardworking nurses that wear many hats. It's apparel that expresses nurses' amazing, humorous, and caring personalities. After all, nurses are as influential as their united goal to help others. Nursing's not easy, but somebody's got to do it. For more information, please call 562-270-4312 or visit their website at www.nurselife.com. www.nurselyfe.com. Nurseslife.com, where nurses' lives are expressed.
3 balls, 2 strikes, the pitch.
Make your team look like pros with custom lineup cards. Whether you are a travel team, rec team, all-star team, or just some old guys playing slow pitch, we can make your team look a little better with some custom lineup cards. For the umpire, for the opponent, for the scorekeeper, for the dugout, no matter where your lineup card goes, you will look like a big league team with your team logo and name on top of your personalized lineup card. Just visit CustomLineupCards.com. With the best prices in town, you are sure to hit a home run with us. Visit CustomLineupCards.com and go pro.
Are you watching the game at home? Why? Come watch it at Mambo Grill, the hottest spot in Downey. You'll have good food, drinks, and a great time at a low price. We have the coldest beer in our sports bar, where you can enjoy the game on any of our huge flat screen TVs. And when your home team wins, you get 25% off anything in Mambo Grill. We're on Downey Avenue, 1 block north of Firestone, or visit us on the web. Mambo Grill, love at first bite.
All right, parents, if you have kids in sports, then you need to listen to Kids in Sports with Coach Mike every Tuesday from 9 to 11 on the Rant Radio Network. We'll be talking softball and much more. Help your kids succeed. Teach first, win later. Coach Mike here. We'll see you on Tuesday in the Rant Radio Network.
Brothers Bear Podcast.
Brothers
Bear Podcast. This is Carlos Medrano.
Brothers Bear Podcast.
Give it 4 mics.
Song of the week,
Hey, Carlos.
Brothers Bear
Yeah, we the
Podcast.
Brother Bears podcast. Yeah, we the 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 Brother Bears podcast.
They're good, dude.
Why didn't you guys tell me? We're on Brothers Bear Podcast Live. Should just do the whole show as a chicken.
We lose listeners after that one.
I know. Bar listeners. All right. So I wanted to talk about this one huge news story that like happened earlier in the week, and it's bugging the hell out of me because it's like I posted on Instagram, lies, yeah. It's like that one Thompson Twins song. But image 5, sir. If we show that damn image, this is something that was posted. Justin Bieber posted this and said Robin ? And everybody freaked the hell out because there's a script right there. It says Batman versus Superman, written by David S. Goyer and blah blah blah, so on and so forth. And it's just like, first of all, there is no damn script yet. Okay, there's no script, so you could easily like I can create that. Our buddy George, who creates all the stuff for us too, could do that. Anybody could create something like that. So it's not true. Also, too, a bit earlier, right before he posted that, he said, he had posted saying, off to do something with Funny or Die. Okay, that's the website that Will Ferrell has with his buddy Adam McKay, right?
Yeah, it's him.
Yeah, they do, like, it's funnyordie.com. And he had posted that, I'm off to go do something with Funny or Die. And then this gets posted later. It's like, people, like, there's no such script. Like, and
it's a coincidence, man. It's a coincidence.
Yeah, but it's at the same time,
what's a coincidence that girl right here, oh my God, Justin, we have the same phone. He has the same phone as her.
Oh,
that's a coincidence.
Now that is oh, yeah.
What is that, an iPhone 4?
It's a 5, 4, S.
Y?
W.
Yeah, like that's why. And then, but the thing is when this got posted, everybody started posting that it was like confirmed. Like, yeah, he is. It's like no one confirmed it. Warner Brothers didn't come out and confirm it. Like freaking, like there's certain websites I visit. But the main important thing is Warner Brothers would have confirmed it, like saying we just want to announce, but it's BS.
Yeah, Geraldine showed me because someone tweeted about it, and Geraldine showed me.
Yeah.
And then after that, and I was like, I don't know, I don't believe it yet. So I'm like, right there, I was like, hold on. So me and her went back and forth because she sent me the link for it, and then even though we're like sitting right next to each other,
yeah.
But I had to look it up on my phone, and she was looking it up too because we were trying to find it. We wanted to find his actual Instagram, and yeah, we found it on his Instagram. But we were I wanted to read the comments.
Yeah,
because there was some, like, a lot of girls were like, oh my God, he'd be a cute Robin. And then a lot of people were just like crapping on the whole idea.
Yeah.
But then after that, sure enough, I went on Latino Review. I went on Ain't It Cool News.
Yeah.
And none of them said anything about it. So I was like, I don't believe it.
Yeah, and plus, like I said.
Did you have to follow him to see those pictures?
Nah.
No,
okay.
It's public. So that's why there's no, it wasn't confirmed. Like, I mean, and at the same time, there's no damn script. It's a freaking.
Maybe they were just testing it. Like, see what people think.
Yeah, like yeah, right. Okay.
You don't think they would even give him a shot then?
Hell no.
Oh, come on, man.
Come on.
It's the JB, bro.
No way. One, they're cashing in so much on this movie by like they got freaking what's his name, Ben Affleck in it. Like they're featuring Batman. They want money in this movie. They want it to be even better than the first Superman movie.
Ben Affleck, I don't think attracts too many young little 13, 12-year-old girls.
That's why, but that's not what they want. They want to build something because they want what the Avengers. So they want to take it seriously. They don't know if he can act. Justin Bieber can act.
All right. Here's a good question. Then I got one for you.
Yeah.
Who do you think would be better, Robin? Miley Cyrus or Justin Bieber?
Miley Cyrus, I guess.
Really?
No.
I was like, yeah, dude.
Yeah. Oh, you know what?
Should be a better one, man.
And we lost a couple of listeners off of that one.
At least she can act.
Well, I mean, you know what? Maybe if you know what? Actually, Miley Cyrus, maybe she could. She could play the what is it? The Carrie Kelly character from The Dark Knight Returns.
Yeah.
Oh man, Robin.
No, that's Robin.
Oh. Sorry. Oh, lost more viewers right there. These guys don't even know what he's talking about.
We're going to come in next week like, sorry, guys.
I know.
We're going to have to let you go after last week's episode.
All right, show image 6. I want to show image 6. This is another one that I heard. I even heard it on the radio, on the news, everywhere. People were confirming that he was hired to play Lex Luthor in the new upcoming movie Man of Steel 2. Yeah, exactly. Even our friends of the Jack of All Nerds podcast, I said that correctly, they even posted on their Facebook that he was, and I'm like, nowhere. Again, BatmanOnFilm.com, one of my favorite Batman sites that you learn all the news, never said anything. Latino Review didn't say anything. Freaking Geek Tyrant didn't say anything. Or Ain't It Cool didn't say anything. Those were the main sites, but everybody else is posting it. And then, yeah, it was a BS story. Even Crack.com is like, posted something about it saying like the top BS stories right now, and it's like it was one website that just made that rumor like, oh, they would, they didn't even say that he's casted, like, oh, to have him casted, and next thing you know, the whole world just went crazy like he's casted. I even heard it on K-Rock in the morning that he was casted. I'm like, no, he's not. It's BS, and it's like I hate it. It's like it's a rumor. There's no confirmed, and people are already saying it.
And then when it does get confirmed, you're gonna have to.
No, I mean at that point, yeah, I feel like an ass, but at the same time, be like, all right, hey,
they will for sure get canceled.
Yeah, but see, I want him. I do want him to play Lex Luthor.
I mean, we talked about it.
Yeah, we did. So I do want him to be.
But they did release the title of the movie finally.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, I read that earlier.
What's it called?
Superman versus Batman.
Really? They're gonna go with that?
Yeah, they released it earlier. I read that right before I came over here.
Wow. Well, they did say that
that's like a combo movie. That's like in a sense of what Avengers are doing.
Let me look it up. Let me double check.
Well, no, because I know they did say some. I was reading an article that the Batman in this was gonna be like tired and old or something like that. Like he's gonna be the Batman that we were all talking about when we had Derek on the show. Like he was gonna be like more not like a new Batman. He was gonna be more matured and like I can't even find the freaking article. I had it saved too. But just a veteran, in a sense, a veteran. He's gonna be ready to like fight Batman. He's gonna be around for a while. I mean, Superman. He's gonna be around for a while, so it's not gonna be like, oh, I'm Batman. I just came into this world. Like, no. He's gonna be. I'm trying to find it. Here, you hold the mic, Schwetz. Keep going. No, I meant talk, nerd. Like that's what I mean.
This is
Slapstick right there, man. So yeah, what I was gonna say was that we are all one. And
Screw it! He's gonna be tired and weary. There we go. All right, who cares about that? So that's what I hate is all the stupid news. I mean, it's just like it's not real. It's freaking fake, and people are posting it like it's real. So knock it off. And since I'm in this rant tirade, I'm gonna go into my F you moment.
Oh no, he did.
Yeah, all right.
Oh, no.
And this one, I look, and this F you moment, I can freaking guarantee you. But let me, so in post, you know what? Let's do it. You know what? F you. All right. In the oh yeah, there you go.
I'm not gonna take this anymore. Gonna kill me, man! Stop it! I am very disappointed.
It's this week's You Know What? F you.
All right, look, you know what, F you, I guarantee you everybody has had this issue. I just want to bring it up because it's something that I happened to come across it. The movie popped up on TV the other day, and I watched it, and it's a one scene. It's even dumber than that one scene that I talked about, the grandma from freaking the League of Their Own. Remember where she throws it at the ball at her head and she caught it? It's even worse than that. This scene is so stupid. It makes no freaking sense to even have this in the movie. The movie I'm talking about is that, the Elijah Wood, freaking Frodo Baggins' other Meteor movie that wasn't Armageddon, Deep Impact. That movie, I actually enjoyed it. It's a bit more darker, somber. But there's one scene that's stupid, and you guys, I guarantee you wouldn't agree with this scene. And there's a lot of people that have this issue with it. All right, There's the scene when the comet's coming, right? What happens? Comet hits the ocean. All the water comes. There's this one scene that's so dumb, like it makes no freaking sense. And when the water's rushing into the city, there's like a fountain and there's a guy, a businessman, has a paper, sitting down all nonchalant, reading the paper, and then the water comes and washes him away. Like, everybody knows there's a freaking comet coming, except for the one businessman that's too big. I gotta read the paper and sit down. It's so stupid. Everybody already knows everybody's running, but this guy.
What if he can't? Wait, never mind.
You lose.
Exactly. You know?
He's a
Good
businessman.
day, sir.
He's a businessman.
No, but yeah, for what? He's gonna die. Like, it's so dumb. I've even heard that ever since I saw that movie. I remember with my friends, we talked about it. Like, that's a stupid scene. Like, why would he be sitting there?
What if he's deaf? There we go.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, well, he wasn't facing the water, but even if so, he could read the paper saying, meteor about to hit. He was like, oh, I better run. He's not. He's sitting there. He's too busy to run, and everybody else is running around him, and he's the one guy that's just sitting there like, I'm too busy. I got to read the stocks.
What if he's dyslexic?
It doesn't matter. You know, it's just that scene. It's the one scene that just is so stupid. And I know if you're watching this and you know what scene I'm talking about, you could agree with me that scene is just so stupid. Everything else, it's like you're watching like, oh, everybody's running, but the one guy, it's like almost like going back Independence Day, where the alien and there's the one guy filing all these papers, and then the fire comes and blows them out the window. It's like, why are you filing papers? They're attacking. Be running, man. What the hell? It's like,
what if he really needed the money to support his family?
He's gonna die. Why would
It's just that camera shot they need.
Well, back on that one guy though. What if he was like really constipated and he really needed to go?
He wasn't going. Like, he was sitting down.
You know what? This is how I'm gonna go out, bro.
If I walk right now, people are gonna see something sliding down my pants, and I ain't taking that opportunity.
They're gonna think that makes sense. They're gonna think I'm scared of the water, but I ain't scared of no water.
I ain't afraid of no ghost either.
I don't want them to think that.
Yeah, so maybe because he was sitting over the fountain, so he was probably like that. Arch, like, all right, Evan, if I'm gonna go this way, you know. Woo! You know, and because
meteor in my ass.
Literally, So anyways, that's my you know what F you want. So that's why I say, you know what, F you, Deep Impact, and that stupid businessman that should have been running instead of sitting there reading a stupid newspaper, because that is a dumb, horrible freaking scene in that movie. So
that was long, dude.
It was, man. I mean, I just have issues sometimes when I watch a movie, man. It's just like
your FU titles get longer and longer.
Yeah, they do. One day I'm gonna try to do 2 minutes. 2 minutes, you know what, FU. Yeah, and I know I haven't done you know what, FU, so that's why that shout out goes out to Mina, because she's like, you should bring them back, and I'm like, you know what, you're damn right, I am. So that's why I started doing my you know what, FU moments. So we'll be right back with the Brothers Bear Podcast Live. We're gonna talk about a cool little sneak peek to Dumb and Dumber 2. Dumber and Dumberer 2, or I don't know what it's going to be called.
This is the Brothers Bear Podcast Live. We're going to come back, so please come back. Yo.
Theticketsurgeon.com. Reach us at 855-WIN-4-199.
Did you get caught speeding, texting while driving, or doing anything else you weren't supposed to do?
Give us a call. Don't miss work. Don't lose out on the money. Don't get any more points. What about your insurance? Let us fight for you. Theticketsurgeon.com at 855-WIN-4-199.
Looking for a delicious, fresh family meal that's ready when you are and easy on your budget? Welcome to Piara Pizza. We make our pizzas with handmade dough, 100% real cheese, and tomato sauce blended with our own spices. Nothing is ever frozen. We always have large pepperoni and cheese pizzas fresh and waiting for you for only $5. Or choose one of our specialty pizzas. We have veggie, meat lovers, supreme, and Hawaiian. Add an order of our amazing hot wings, cheesy bread, or breadsticks. Our locations are ultra modern, ultra clean, and open 7 days a week. Visit any one of our locations today, or check us out on the web at www.piarapizza.com. Piara Pizza. Fresh, hot, and ready for you when you come in. Stop in for your Piara Pizza today.
The Share Foundation is the health division of the Coy Chiropractic Institute, a 501c3 509A2 public nonprofit organization dedicated to the growth and development of the natural health care services, in particular through the chiropractic profession, offering health services at the Share clinics in the greater Los Angeles area. Your donations can help in expanding these facilities across the nation, research programs, and public education, thus offering a solution to the many of the health challenges we face. Your donations are tax-deductible and can be sent through our website at www.sharefoundation.com. That's www.cherfoundation.com by clicking on the donation button. Thank you.
Number one. Number one.
Is that a stutter or as high as you can count?
I was ordering number one tequila.
Everybody's asking for number one.
Great, another fancy bottle.
These guys are true artists. Never compromise integrity. They make tequila
Come
the
on.
old-fashioned way. Never mass-produced.
So what are you saying?
I'm saying have the number one. Anything less is number two. Number one, tequila.
Comics, movies, TV, video games, cartoons, stand-up,
and many more geeky things.
This is the Brothers Bear Podcast
live.
And we're back live in Brothers Bear Podcast. We are here. We're gonna actually do something.
We are queer.
We're gonna do something different this week. Les Schwetz, we're gonna switch it up. So let's get right into it with Schwetty's Song of the Week.
Song of the Week. It's time for Schwetty's Song of the Week.
That's right. Music gives a soul to the universe, wings to the mind, fight. Why am I giving them like an accent? Like fight to the mind, and the life to everything. Ooh, I like that. Is that supposed to be Bruce Lee?
That is Bruce Lee, bro.
Oh, really?
The one and only.
Bad. I didn't know he was a DJ.
Yeah, he used to spin.
Oh, that's cool, man.
Yeah.
That's awesome. All right.
He used to spin the dub.
What was his name? What was his DJ name?
Oh, no.
DJ Lee.
DJ Bruce Lee.
BL.
DJ BL.
Be water, my friend.
DJ Wax.
All right, this week's Song of the Week. I am going on a whim here. I'm gonna say it to you guys. What do you guys prefer? Would you rather me rock it, or would you rather me bring the house down?
Let's see.
You guys gotta agree. Speak.
I would have to say mine rock. What do you say, Carlos?
I don't know. I'm kind of in between, but I can't really. But what if? But
Alan's got the tiebreaker. If you disagree.
Okay, then all right. Just making sure.
Yeah.
What?
Then bring down the house.
Bring down the house?
Yeah, just bring it down.
All right, DJ Slim.
bring it down the house then. I agree. Bring it down the house.
You gonna bring it?
Yeah, bring it
You
down
want me
the
to
house.
bring it?
Yeah, bring it down.
You want me to bring it down?
Yeah, I want you to bring it.
All right, I'm gonna bring it down then, my friend.
Like the Cholo says, it falls on him. He says, "Get off me, Holmes."
That's a good one right there.
You waited all year just to say that.
Yeah.
joke.
Well, waiting for my moment. Yeah. Somebody say, "Bring it down."
right.
I need that damn joke. What did the Cholo say when the house fell off? Get off me, Holmes.
That's one of your classics, huh?
I got many. I'm like, what's the next one?
All right, then I'm going to bring it down then, folks. This is what I'm going to do right here. I'm going to bring it down with this artist that I have no information on.
In that case, go with rock.
Yeah, seriously, go rock.
No. It's already too late, man. This is what I'm going to do.
All right, well, we'll see.
This
a wild card.
This female artist is called Annie, and I think she's Norwegian. I think she's Norwegian. And she does some pop sounds.
Oh, okay.
But she came out with this EP called the A&R EP.
Yeah.
And I heard it because I don't know where I found it, and I'm like, hey, this is pretty good. It's like it has like a house and club element, and then she just has a pretty voice.
Okay.
Nice pretty voice.
Yeah.
So there we go. That's the EP right there. See?
all right.
She
right
looks
on.
Norwegian. But
It
the
also
song
looks like I forgot the actress's
okay.
name from The Walking Dead. The one that got killed on the
That one?
Yeah. Oh, never mind. I was looking
Not
at that
anymore.
picture. I was looking at the other one. Never mind. Forget it. I'll take it back.
The song I'm gonna pick off of this quick 5-song EP, which is really really nice in my ears. I had the dance fever going when I heard it. You know, my feet were kicking.
Yeah.
And my buns were shaking.
Yeah.
And my arms were flexing.
Oh, right on.
Yeah. The one that did the most to me was a song called Invisible.
No.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Woo.
All right. So you guys bring the house down. All right. We're going to bring the house down with this track, and you guys bring it down with me.
Yeah, we're gonna bring
Alright.
it down. We're gonna bring it
with
down.
me.
We're gonna do a little bit of that darkness right here, baby. All right, we're gonna
All
bring
right,
it down.
man. We got a lot of music's coming out lately, man, and
Yeah, we got a lot.
I can't just pick a song. I have to pick at it for a long time in order for me to even decide on these songs. Like this track right here, I've been listening to for a good 3 months. I want to say before I finally was like, all right, I'm gonna showcase it. I'm gonna let people know. Like, oh.
No, yeah, but that is true though. There's a lot of good music coming out right now.
Yeah,
I mean, in all types of genres. I mean,
totally, yeah.
Yeah.
Within the mainstream and within the
Yeah.
underground as well.
Like one of the bands that I really like is finally coming back.
Ooh, who's
So,
that?
Reggie and the Full Effect.
What?
Oh, is that with your dancing kitty? Remember from your
when I used to
MySpace
do
days?
Yeah, he parted ways back in. I don't remember when it was, but I wanted to go to that farewell show and I didn't go to it. And I was like, damn. And then he ended up being the keyist for My Chemical Romance.
Mm-hmm.
But since My Chemical Romance is done, he ended up going. It was in talks that he was going to be going back into doing it. I guess since the band actually ended, he had more free time, and he went back to going to finish his stuff. Technically, in a way, he's like Trent Reznor. He is Reggie.
Yeah.
He
is his name Reggie?
No, it's
okay.
James Dweez.
I don't know. I was just curious.
It never usually is, man. Florence and the
that's
Machine.
true.
I'm all like, yeah, it's Lady Florence, and she sings real good.
Yeah, like Hootie and the Blowfish. That is Darius Rucker.
There you go. Thanks for bringing Hootie back into this conversation here.
I'm just trying to make a reference.
Yeah, there you go. Hootie reference.
Not like that. I meant
Another thing you've been waiting for.
Yeah. I was like, all right, check that one off the list.
Oh, I need to bring back Hootie. Did you hear his solo stuff?
No,
of course not, man.
It's country. I have.
Oh, really?
Yeah. No, I haven't heard it. It's because I was watching The Bachelorette, and he was one of the
And this is where we lose our show, ladies and gentlemen. It was nice knowing you guys.
Hey,
we have been the
no.
Brothers Bear
You know
Podcast.
what? Hey, we gotta thank The Bachelorette for helping us gain fans. Here's the reason why: because in the very first episode, there was a guy that kept making stupid jokes, saying he's like, oh yeah, this is sexy, #sexy. He would always say hashtag and whatever it was. He's like, oh, #crazy. He would always, and I was like, so I started saying it a lot just to, because to annoy Allie at the time. She was getting mad. She's like, shut up. And I would purposely do it just to annoy the hell out of her. Hashtag blah, blah, blah. And then I was like, what the hell is a hashtag? I don't even know what a hashtag is. So I knew it was for Instagram. So I started using hashtags. At that point, that's when we started getting massive amount of likes. And I was just
you
like,
got a hashtag. I thought you didn't. Man,
Well,
see,
I didn't
don't
know.
even have that stuff, and I know what's up with
well,
that.
I
dude.
didn't know at the time. And then I use hashtags all the time.
Hashtag Santos, please, would you? Hashtag them.
And that's why. And at that point, we started gaining more.
Hootie.
Trucker.
Hashtag Cholo jokes.
Hashtag get off me, Holmes.
Oh man.
Yeah, but it's that's why it was because of that damn show. And then honestly, I started watching it because of Ralph Garman on Kevin and Bean. He loves it. And I was like, well, okay, he's saying it's good. So I decided to watch it. And it was, I was like, I actually liked it. I've already seen 2 seasons of it. I'm like, I don't care. I watched The Bachelor and The Bachelorette. I don't care. I'm like, all because of Ralph Garman. I mean, it's a guy. He was from the Kevin and Bean show, in LA here. For those of you who aren't here, you're like, who's that? He's on Hollywood Babylon with Kevin Smith. So I mean, I was like, it is entertaining. It's the only reality show I watch, but I mean, because of them, it helped us gain Instagram followers. So thank you. But anyways,
The only reality show I like watching is
the news.
No, those Amish ones
Where they leave.
Breaking
right?
Amish.
Yeah.
Man, that is some drama.
The
folks.
Rumshore, right? That's what it's called. Rumspring or something like that? Rumspring? Oh. Oh, you watch it?
Yeah, but I forget.
Oh, okay.
Nonetheless, it's a good show.
Why? What's the drama with the Amish? What do they do?
What's the drama with them?
Yeah, like what?
Well,
what?
one of them thinks she's possessed because she believes in all that.
Like a demon?
Stuff, the Amish stuff that Amish people believe. The only thing that catches me off guard is that I know that they don't like taking pictures of themselves.
Yeah.
So when they're like being recorded, like the Amish Mafia, have you seen that one?
No, but they use
so scripted.
It looks really.
I mean, it is scripted. No reality show's real, but
yeah, it's scripted reality.
Before they used to hide it really well, and now they just don't really seem to give a crap. It's so
I know
strange.
they don't.
I mean, I watch it off of entertainment value for sure, but
no, and that's what it is.
Very
I mean,
little
yeah,
entertainment value in there.
But like that one just seemed. I mean, I don't watch any of those. What channel is that one on?
The Learning Channel.
Okay, yeah, it is. Because Geraldine watches what's that show?
Duck Dynasty?
No. Oh, her brother does.
The
little girl.
No.
Yeah, Boo Boo Honey.
Yeah. Boo Boo Honey.
Honey Boo Boo.
No, I'm changing it up.
The little couple. There we go.
Oh, Little People Be Planet.
They're cute.
No, wait.
The ones that just had a little girl.
Yeah,
right? I mean, a little kid.
Yeah,
The
Big
little
World, Big Planet.
Asian baby.
Yeah, a little Asian baby.
No, but like every time it goes on.
Oh my God, I want an Asian. Oh, I don't think they had a choice. So it's just like whenever the midgets come out.
You went back on that.
That was so awkward.
You went back on your own comment. No, but
I'm sorry.
Who's calling? What the hell?
Well, anyways, all right. Okay, I thought you were gonna look at your phone. Go for it, Carlos.
But I totally forgot what I was gonna say. No, but every time I went on commercial,
yeah,
the Amish Mafia would always come on, and it just looked too
It just looked
cheesy.
cheap?
Yeah, it just looked stupid. Like, yeah, they really didn't try.
But they used Depeche Mode. They used the "Soothe Your Soul" song for the ads for the Amish. I mean, the Amish mob.
I didn't pay attention.
Yeah,
to
like
that.
I remember when it was like it's all like
Oh yeah, dude,
Soothe
and they made it.
your
Yeah,
soul.
dude, it made it seem all like crazy.
And I was like, oh, dude, I want to watch this.
Yeah, dude, it's pretty crazy, man. A lot of drama, dude.
Yeah, and then
Maybe I should do that. Maybe it'd be more entertaining if I just listen to Depeche Mode while I watch Breaking Amish.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
I
or
think that'll work.
Yeah, we should do like a reality show for this, like the podcast live, and make it all cheap, scripted. Be like, hey, get all mad at Schwartz.
I know.
over here.
I love you. I hate.
Yeah. Oh well, you should actually let people know why we did Song of the Week early.
Folks, I'm leaving, folks. All right, I'm gonna have to leave you for the next whatevers. So,
3 segments, I believe,
I'll
because
see
this
you
is the
next
3rd
time.
segment, so we still got 3 segments left.
3 more segments without me. Bye.
Was it 2?
3. Man, I don't know.
Okay, yeah. 3.
Yeah, Annie in the full effect.
Check it out, man. Bring the house down with me. Bring the house down with me.
It's a dark life for us. It's a dark life for us. Better be not
Yo. No, I don't know how to do that was my Jay-Z
Squiddy's gotta go.
impersonation right there. Yo, I gotta go. So, see you later.
I would be shocked if we actually lost a bunch of viewers today.
Bye. Bye.
We'll be right back. Your Brothers Bear Podcast live. Hey, where you going? The Brothers Bear Podcast will be right back. No, seriously, where you going? Come back. Please.
The experts know that for pastry, Baker's Bodega has it all. Exclusive brands like Westco Bank Mart, Satin Ice, and Pastry Pride. One-on-one day seminars for cake decorating and gelatin art. So for our service, wide range of ingredients and supplies, and for the low prices, Baker's Bodega has it all. But you don't need to be an expert. Baker's Bodega, 7869 Paramount Boulevard in Pico Rivera. Come, we're waiting for you.
Building a custom home or business is a huge deal. For some, it's the largest project they'll take on in a lifetime. Choosing your team may be the most important part of ensuring a successful building project. Starting a project by working closely with Core Design will create what's just right for your lifestyle and your property. But selecting the right builder is perhaps the most important part of creating the team. At Core Designs, customer service, quality craftsmanship, and integrity are the keys to our company philosophy. Your custom construction dreams are just a phone call away. Core Design at 213-453-1609. Once again, that number is 213-453-1609.
TheTicketSurgeon.com. Reach us at 855-WIN-4-199.
Did you get caught speeding, texting while driving, or doing anything else you weren't supposed to do?
Give us a call. Don't miss work. Don't lose out on the money. Don't get any more points. What about your insurance? Let us fight for you. TheTicketSurgeon.com at 855-WIN-4-199.
Nurses Life Express provides unique apparel for all the hardworking nurses that wear many hats. It is apparel that expresses nurses' amazing, humorous, and caring personalities. After all, nurses are as influential as their united goal to help others. Nursing's not easy, but somebody's got to do it. For more information, please call 562-270-4312 or visit their website at www.nurselife.com. www.nurselyfe.com. Nurseslife.com, where nurses' lives are expressed.
Mickey Frog here. You're listening to the Brothers Bear Podcast live. We'll be right back. Yay!
No, we are back. Now we'll be right back. Oh, what happened? Oh, maybe you should scoot over. No, not me.
Welcome back to the Brothers Bear Podcast, where it's actually just the brothers and the Brothers Bear Podcast.
Yeah, there you go. This is the Brothers Bear Podcast live because Le Chouette is ligon. So yeah. So all right. So you know what? I was gonna bring up something.
What, you guys are firing me? Screw you guys, man. Screw you guys, man. That's it. I'm out of here.
Bye, Sweaty.
All right, CD.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back to the Brothers Bear Podcast live. All right, so I want, you know what, Carlos, let's talk about, because you and I are gamers, we have a history with something. So actually I gotta look at what image I'm gonna. Oh, image 8, Alan. We are gonna talk about Kingdom Hearts, and recently it was Kingdom Hearts HD 1.5 Remix. That game had just recently come out last week on Tuesday, and it's basically done in HD, a version. If you just actually scroll through the images, the last few images, Alan, yeah, like you could tell. Oh Christ, that one looks awful. Switch to the next one. I'm all trying to show like, hey, look how better it looks. I sound like Mickey right now, but oh boy, look how good it looks. All right. No, go to the next image. There you go. Awesome. See, so like there's the classic version, looks like terrible, and then it still looks terrible. I got horrible pictures. Let's see. Go to the next one. Oh my gosh. Oh, see, there we go. Okay, let's leave it on that one. See, you can tell the difference between the top one and then the bottom one is the new HD version. And it's pretty cool because if you have, everyone has HD television. It just looks, that's the one thing, like I posted it on Instagram because I was just in love with, I was like, oh my gosh, this is so beautiful. Like I fell in love with what I was watching. I was like seriously, like, I mean, Carlos, what were your thoughts when you saw, the cinematic opening? What were your thoughts from like what you knew from back in 2002 from Kingdom Hearts? When you saw it, you're like, because it was what? It was PlayStation 2. So it was PlayStation 2 graphics compared to what they did with HD. How did you feel that opening cinematic?
I didn't expect it to be as HD as it was, because I know I forgot what game it was that they did an HD version, and it was only the cinematics. It wasn't the full game.
Oh, really?
I think Well, I mean, I know we talked about this, but or maybe I think we talked off mic about the game, is that when they were doing the HD for Kingdom Hearts, they literally had to redo the whole game.
Yeah.
And that was because when they were pulling up the file for the game, there was no history of it. It was gone. So they couldn't pull it up. Like Square on it.
Square Enix.
I can't even say it.
Squee.
Squeenini. But yeah, when they pulled it up, they couldn't. They had to redo over the whole game because everything was gone. Like there was no files, there was nothing. They literally had to like start the game all over again. I think they only had like a little bit of stuff to like at least get them where they were, but they literally had to go back and do the game over. I know on some things the rendering is a bit off.
Yeah.
Like I know like everything else is HD, but the only thing that's still you could tell is like they didn't really worry about is when they talk.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
That's the only thing I did notice, but I mean it's not gonna bother me. But I mean aside from that, like everything else is HD. The cinematics is really clean cut. There's certain moments you can tell that they just didn't bother with it. I think it would have been like a time of waste if they would have just focused on that.
Yeah.
But everything else, it looks really good.
Yeah, that's the one thing like that. The way like the game, it just like I said, it looks beautiful. Like if I could do like a really quick like plot summary, it's the universe of Kingdom Hearts is a collection of various levels referred to as world through which the player must progress. 13 can be accessed in the game. Okay, I don't want that. Let's see.
One thing I do wish though,
I don't
because
know
I mean,
the story. Okay, go on. Who cares?
At where we are now, especially when it comes to social media.
Yeah.
At that time, this is like, all right, 2002. I was in 8th grade when this happens, and at that time, for anybody younger than me, for within the in early 90s or anything like that, kids that were born after 89 or 90, 91 or anything like that. I mean, at that time, I remember like our only forums were little dumb chat rooms, and then like the AIM days, like the AOL days.
Yeah.
You know? So technically, there was no. I mean, MySpace didn't come until 05, late 04. I remember getting it later on. I think I was like a freshman, so maybe like a year later, sophomore year when I got it. But still, we weren't really posting like the way we do how on Facebook.
Yeah.
But I remember little things from like on the PlayStation magazine when this game was coming out, and a lot of people were crapping on it because I mean it's Disney, and then you have the most beloved characters from Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
So a lot of people, they're like, what is this crap? Like, really, you're gonna mix something like Sephiroth and Cloud and Leon and everything else
And
with
then you got
Disney?
Mickey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why a lot of people were crapping on the game when it was first coming out. No one expected it to be what it came out to be.
Yeah.
You know? So that's why it was just like. But then images kept getting released through PlayStation and any game magazine at that time, Game Informer,
Yeah.
PlayStation, and little by little, and then and the internet, just little things would leak out, and it was just kind of like, all right. But then more and more started saying like it's an RPG, it's not just a cheap. No, it's a real serious game. That it's not just a kid game. Like we're gonna be doing something for it's like, and technically it is an all age game, but. I mean, even little kids, if they were to play, they would have got stuck right away because it's not really like a little kid. It's like more of like a young adult and up, you know?
Yeah.
And it respects everything, especially when it comes to the Final Fantasy characters, and it respects people that do love Disney or anything like that. And it just to put the most unlikable combinations ever happen, like I don't even know what word I'm trying to look for on that. Just no one would have ever imagined Disney and Final Fantasy together.
Yeah.
And I think that's why it was just it was a shock, but then it worked so well.
Yeah, see, that was the one thing, what I liked about the game is because, it had the Disney element, like, the kiddie aspect of it. Like, okay, it's Disney, but what was cool because it was an adult game, for adults, young adults, teenagers. And it was cool because, you have, instead of a sword, you have a keyblade. That was an awesome Wesson. I sound like the freaking rat from American Tail. Release the secret weapon! I don't even know if anybody got that reference, but I can't even say weapons. Christ, what's wrong with me? No. But it's cool because you have a key, so that's the sword. So it's like, and you're killing the Heartless. So it's not like you're real beings, and you're fighting. They blow up to like little balls and stuff. That's like energy and MP. But it's cool because you get Donald with you, who's a mage, who's like a sort of does magic, heals you, and Donald's there. And then you got Goofy, who uses a shield and just runs. Yeah. And those are your two guys. And you're going off and you're looking for Mickey, and it's bad because it's like not bad as in bad, but bad as in like, oh, that's badass. Like they got the voices, to provide the character voices. So when you got to Winnie the Pooh level, you had Pooh being like, oh, Baba, but it was really Winnie the Pooh's voice. Like, dude, that's awesome.
The one thing, James Woods actually said in an interview, but the fact that he came back to do his voice for Hades, for Hercules during that world. James Woods has stated that he loved that character so much that no matter what, that if they're going to do something with that character, he would always play that role because he said no other person can play him but me. And that's why he always came back to do that role.
He would do it on the cartoon, the actual cartoon series. I was shocked because I don't know why I randomly, I IMDb a lot of random stuff, and I happened to IMDb Hercules. And because it was on. They were showing it on like the...
Oh, yeah, he had there was like a young kid during like back in the day, the ABC 7 morning show. Yeah.
And they had a Hercules, and I was like, is that James Woods? So I look up the Hercules TV
it's
show.
Pre-Family Guide of knowing when him doing animation. But yeah, back in the day, he would actually do the cartoon. But that's because he loved the characters so much.
Shocked. Because usually, like, for instance, like Mike Wazowski, like from, the Mike Wazowski from Monsters, Inc. He, it's not Billy Crystal. When you go to Disneyland, that's not Billy Crystal. If there's like the video game or anything, except the movie, the movie he does the voice, but it's what's it, Carlos Enzequa, the guy from Reno 911 who does the voice of Rocco. Hi, Rocco, Spunky. He does the voice of Mike Wazowski, and that's usually what happens. But yeah, here's James Wood. Even though
you hear the story about that's still Disney now, but Kids in the Hall.
No, what happened?
No. What's the Flint from Bug's Life? I forgot his name.
Oh, okay. I know who you're talking. You just keep talking. I'll look him up.
It's gonna bother me if I can't say his name.
Who cares? Just say the story.
For a while back, when they were doing the Bug's Life.
Yeah, Dave Foley.
All right, Dave Foley. Dave Foley, when they were creating Bug's Life, the whole Bug's Land thingy in California Adventure.
Yeah.
They asked him to provide the voice.
Yeah.
And he said, "Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do the voice." But the thing is that he said it was like, "Oh, you don't have to pay me or anything like that. But is it cool if I could come into the park for free just because it's my voice, this and that?" And Disney's like, "No."
What?
They told him no, and he's like, "Well, why can't I just go for free? Like, I'm providing the voice of a character I did, this and that, yada yada." And Disney said no, like whatever. And
the hell?
They got someone else to do the voice of Flick.
Yeah.
And Lasseter heard it, and he hated it.
Oh, wow.
And Lasseter was like, "Why isn't it Dave doing this voice?" And he's like, "Did he ask for a lot of money?" He's like, "No." Well, then what did he ask for? He was like, "Oh, he just wanted to come into the park for free whenever he wanted." And Lasseter got mad. He's like, "You serious?" And then he granted him the
bad dude. Lasseter, that's awesome, man. Freaking, I love that guy, dude. He's awesome. He's what saved Toy Story 2.
Yeah.
Like seriously, like he sacrificed his life. In the sense of like life as in not his life, like I'm gonna die, but like I mean his like family life and like just his normal life to be living, going out, enjoying his life, because he literally from Bug's Life went into Toy Story 2 to save it, because Toy Story 2 was gonna be direct to DVD, and I know you know this, I'm just saying it to the fans, and it was horrible. Lasseter's like, whoa, and they said like we need your help, and he was like with his wife, and he's like, you just got off a movie, like you're gonna be in another movie, and he's like he knew like of the art, like he did not want to put out a piece of crap, like
especially something he created.
Yeah,
like the birth of what Pixar is today.
Seriously, like Lasseter is like what Walt Disney is to Disney is like I feel is what Lasseter is to Pixar.
I mean that's what it is too, because I mean I know some people don't give full credit. If you understand Disney and you understand Pixar and everything like that, Lasseter is literally saving animation right now. When it comes
hell
to Disney.
Yeah!
I mean, I enjoy animation a lot, and it doesn't matter what it was. But I really the Princess and the Frog.
Yeah.
I saw that movie because it was actual animation.
Yeah.
And Lasseter was the one that funded it. He was the one right behind it, and he said, "There's no real animation out there. There's no hand drawn or anything like that. Everything's computerized. But if you watch that movie, you can tell it's animation, real animation." And the fact that Lasseter was behind it 100%, being like, "Look, I'm gonna give you a real, animation." Yeah, I thought it was a pretty good movie. Yeah, it was like a princess movie, but I didn't care.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll be right back on Brothers Bear Podcast Live. Brothers Bear.
This is the Brothers Bear Podcast Live. We're gonna come back, so please come back. Yo.
Number one. Number one.
Is that a stutter or as high as you can count?
I was ordering number one tequila.
Everybody's asking for number one.
Great, another fancy bottle.
These guys are true artists. Never compromise integrity. They make tequila
Come
the
on.
old-fashioned way. Never mass produced.
So what are you saying?
I'm saying have the number one. Anything less is number two. Number one tequila.
do we have your attention? When it comes to tequila, two things matter: heart and passion. Never compromising integrity for mass production. Number one tequila delivers the goods. Taste the heart and passion of Mexico in every bottle. We make it right. We make it fun. Superior tequila. There's only number one. There's only number one. There's only number one.
Two strikes, the pitch.
Make your team look like pros with custom lineup cards. Whether you are a travel team, rec team, all-star team, or just some old guys playing slow pitch, we can make your team look a little better with some custom lineup cards. For the umpire, for the opponent, for the scorekeeper, for the dugout, no matter where your lineup card goes, you will look like a big league team with your team logo and name on top of your personalized lineup card. Just visit CustomLineupCards.com. With the best prices in town, you are sure to hit a home run with us. Visit CustomLineupCards.com and go pro.
Looking for a delicious, fresh family meal that's ready when you are and easy on your budget? Welcome to Piara Pizza. We make our pizzas with handmade dough, 100% real cheese, and tomato sauce blended with our own spices. Nothing is ever frozen. We always have large pepperoni and cheese pizzas fresh and waiting for you for only $5. Or choose one of our specialty pizzas. We have veggie, meat lovers, supreme, and Hawaiian. Add an order of our amazing hot wings, cheesy bread, or breadsticks. Our locations are ultra modern, ultra clean, and open 7 days a week. Visit any one of our locations today, or check us out on the web at www.piarapizza.com. Piara Pizza. Fresh, hot, and ready for you when you come in. Stop in for your Piara Pizza today.
Dirty Truth Radio Show, where we'll be talking about relationships,
marriage,
how to have sex,
dating,
first dating,
what not to do while dating.
why middle-aged women are very easy,
Don't talk about sex on the first date.
why shouldn't you,
Don't say X about on the first date.
why religion should never be mentioned,
And demasculate.
and demasculating men.
Alpha male.
And alpha male. Why women love alpha males but won't admit it.
Yes, we do.
On Tuesdays from 6:30 to 7:30 p.m. only on RantRadioNetwork.com.
Comics, movies, TV, video games, cartoons, stand-up,
and many more geeky things.
This is the Brothers Bear Podcast
live.
Welcome back to the Brothers Bear Podcast Live, ladies and gentlemen. All right, we were just right now talking a lot of Disney and Pixar, but the one thing is that you can't say it's all about Lasseter because Lasseter did Cars 2, and he loved it. He was proud of that work, and that's the one you hate. And I love Cars 2.
I still haven't seen the movie fully.
Damn, man, it's so good. Eddie Izzard is in it, dude.
I know he's the cast
great.
is in there. I mean, like the voice cast.
Yeah,
in that
everybody's
movie
there.
is really good, but
You just can't like it. It's a great spy movie. Like, that's the thing. I love it. It's so like, it's almost like that Bill Murray movie. Like, oh Christ, what is it?
Actually going back to, because I know it's a spy movie, but every time when Geraldine and myself, when we had a Disney Pass long ago. We would always do the animation drawing in California Adventure, and me and her would always do the drawing thing at the Drawing Academy. And at that time, when Cars 2 was barely going to be coming out, you know how like right before the animation class they would show like a clip to an upcoming movie or release or anything like. And I remember it was Cars 2, but since we would always go all the time, it was always that same stupid clip, and I remember even from the get-go, I'm like, man, this movie looks stupid. But that was the only time I've ever wanted to punch Lasseter in the face. But there was a thing, like, it's like he's going through the whole thing and he's explaining the movie. And he's like, I remember the quote, too, because I hated it so much. Every time I was just like, oh, damn it. But he would always say, he's like, there's going to be explosions, there's fast cars. Like, it's a spy movie with cars. But the way he said it, I was just like, shut up.
Just want to punch him. Yeah, it was the Man Who Knew Too Little. That was the Bill Murray movie that he was like, I think it was, he thought he was going into like a reality TV show where like it's kind of like The Game, like that. Not reality TV, but like you pay people and you be a become a part of like something, and he accidentally gets mistaken for being an actual spy. So he has no idea, and it's kind of like exactly what Cars 2 was with Mater. Like he had no idea, and it's just like, oh, hey, I don't know how to do his voice. I'm not even gonna try. But
I mean, the only thing I do count, I do thank for Cars. Well, I mean, it wasn't even Cars 2. It was Cars, the first Cars.
Yeah.
But still, I mean, I based off one of my favorite jokes off of that damn movie. So
saved your life.
Yeah, this
So,
saved my life.
So I want to, before we end up ending the show, so Alan, if you could switch over to image 7, there is a special awesome thing that was posted not too long ago. That is an image of Jim Carrey where he sports his chipped tooth. And that is for the new Dumb and Dumber 2. And the way it's written is Dumb and Dumber 2 TO. Obviously, that's how they would do it. And if you want an insight of what the story is, it takes place exactly 20 years later. These guys are in a regular life and they're still basically children at heart. The story revolves around the fact that one of them may have sired a child. They want to go and find this child because he's having a kidney problem and he wants to ask him for one of his kidneys. So obviously one of them, who we don't know if it's Harry or Lloyd, father the child, and one of them is having kidney problems. So they're going out and to find this kid. So yeah, it's just it's pretty cool like that they did that. Like it's finally getting made into a film. It's been talked about for years, but see the thing is, it's that my assumption, honestly, the reason why they're doing the movie now is like, okay, after the first flick, Jim Carrey just blew up. That was the first movie where he got paid, I think, $20 million. Because I remember the monkey movies. Remember the monkey movies on TBS where monkeys where they go, you know, they do that stupid mouth. I remember.
You know what? I bet you can find that on YouTube. I'm gonna look that up on YouTube.
Yeah, and I remember the monkey movies. They had the he's like, you want to hear the most, you know, because they always do that.
Yeah,
like monkeys, they go, you want to hear the
most.
It's
like monkey,
chimpanzees,
chimpanzees and orangutans.
Yeah, but it was called monkey movies. Yeah, you know, and then I remember because he's like, you want to hear the most annoying sound in the world, and he would go, I'm making $20 million. I'm making 20 because you know he got paid $20 million. Yeah, there's the Braveheart one. And they would like, I like how monkeys always talk. I actually have a friend he looks like the monkey when he does like, he would always do the stupid monkey face and stuff. But yeah, he got paid a lot of money to do that. And obviously, I guarantee you, it was such a hit. Of course, they wanted a sequel right away. The studio's like, yeah, it was such a huge hit. But Jim Carrey is like, I guarantee you, I could be completely wrong, but he's probably like, I'm too big for this. Let's move on. Let's see what else. Because he was getting paid. It's kind of like Chris Tucker. You know, Friday really made him come out. Like, put him out there. You know, even though he was a stand-up comic and he was already big, this was like, oh, who's this guy? Chris Tucker. And then what happens? At that point, he does Rush Hour. Rush Hour is so huge that he's like, it was probably like small talk for like freaking next Friday. Yeah. So he didn't go back to it. And now he's coming back to do Friday to finish off the whole thing.
The last, was it? I think it's called Last Friday. Right?
Last Friday. I think it's called Last Friday. And my assumption being is like, because I know he was probably having, like, he made so much with Rush Hour, but I think he was having like tax issue money. I could be wrong about that, but like, it's just like, all right, I gotta come back, make money, and that's the thing with Jim Carrey. I don't think Jim Carrey had money issues. But a lot of his movies were like not doing well. Like even when he tried to go back to his old comedy, like The Yes Man, that movie didn't even do well. He tried to do the serious route because Truman Show, great freaking movie. If you've never seen The Truman Show, please watch it. It's like one I highly recommend. I remember I found love. Like you remember Low Budget Video, like how they used to have a big TV there and you could watch movies that they're just playing there. Oh, yeah. I remember I literally went. It had just started and I stood there watching the whole damn movie in the video store. I was like, man, this movie is so good. And that one, you know, he tried to do a serious movie. He did that Number 23, went nowhere. Yeah. You know, and it's A Spotless Mind did great, but with his movies, like,
but you can't really count that because it was it did do a lot. Eternal Sunshine of a Spotless Mind did really good, but the thing is, you can't really count it because it was an indie flick, so it didn't get popularity until later after it came out.
And it also, you know, Michel Gondry, like the director, like
Yeah, that blew him up. So.
Yeah, like, you know, it's like, and that was the thing, like Mr. Popper's Penguins, like, what happened to that? It's like, that was horrible. Even A Christmas Carol, though, I liked it because I love Christmas. I even seen Santa Paws, you know, like, I love me some Christmas, right? Only during December, Christmas time. If it's during summer, I ain't gonna watch anything Christmas, unless it's Bad Santa, because that's a freaking great movie. But, like, you know, I Love You, Philip Morris, didn't do anything. Yes, Man, you know, Number 23, like, Fun with Dick and Jane, like all these movies were not doing good.
I gotta finish that movie. I Love You, that
Philip
one.
Morris. Yeah,
I started watching. I liked what I saw, but I haven't finished the
movie. But they didn't do well. Like they didn't do what like his business used to do. Like during the 90s.
That I get.
I feel like that's why he's like, you know what, F it, I'm gonna go back to Dumb and Dumber. I mean, I could be completely wrong. I'm assuming all of this, but. I mean, why would someone go back?
He's going to call in right now.
I know. Imagine he walks in, kicks the door. Hey. I mean, but he was great in Kick-Ass too. Yeah. I mean, he
for
disappeared.
Supporting role, yeah, he did really good for that character, and I liked him for that.
Yeah, and he disappeared. You couldn't even recognize the guy. He looked great. I loved the way he looked, you know? But I mean, like I said, I'm on that it's awesome. Like we'll see. And also too, I accidentally closed it out, but we're getting the world of Harry Potter back. So shout out to Geraldine because I just thought of that because she posted earlier and she reminded me. We're getting the basically the Wizarding World of Harry Potter back. Now we're not getting a continuation of Harry Potter. Like where it's like, oh, we get more Mr. Potter. No. I sounded like Dobby. What is it? No, I was not Dobby. Dobby, right? He's like,
Dobby.
Mr. Potter.
Yeah, Geraldine told me, she texted me right away because she tweeted that, and then I read her stuff about it, and then I asked her, I was like, is this real? You know, and she told me, yeah, it was through like Pottermore and all those like actual like it's that website what Batman on Film is to Potterheads, you know, and. Yeah, I read up on it, and she started telling me more about it, about the movie, and yeah, J.K. Rowling is actually writing the script.
Yeah, she's writing
so
the
it's
script.
like it's not just like, oh, she sold it. I know there's like the thing is like I know there's like the same thing. It's like hate, and it's a lot of people are liking it. A lot of Potter fans are liking it, or a lot of Potter fans are hating it because they're saying that she sold out. That, you know, but the thing is like, I mean, this is why people are saying that she sold out, because the fact that. Or she's getting typecast, that she's going back to her old routes, because one, since Harry Potter had finished the 7th book and then all the movies, she's had 2 books that are not, you know, Harry Potter themed. There was one that was like it was not even a young adult. It was like a book, but it was like about mystery, and I don't even know what the hell the first book. But
you're like,
but no one really. It was just
it went nowhere.
It went nowhere. And then she had another book that she didn't put her name on it. She just wanted to put it out as like a different name, but it leaked out that she wrote it, and even that book kind of like, it's still not that it's crap or anything like that. That it wasn't a good book, but still people aren't used to it. So it's just like people feel that maybe because they're 2 books. And like people already kind of.
So she's going back.
Yeah, to that. So that's why there's some people that are like, really, like you're going that. But then there's some people that are happy about it. And of course that, yeah, it doesn't take place about like I mean, it's in the Wizarding world, but it's not. Harry's not going to be. I don't remember.
It takes 70 years. Want me to read the plot summary?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. The laws and customs of the Hidden Magical Society will be familiar to anyone who has read the Harry Potter books or seen the films, but Newt's story will start in New York 70 years before Harry's gets underway. So this takes place 70 years because I believe the main character, his name is Newt Scamander, the supposed author of Fantastic Beasts, realized by another writer was difficult. Oh, wait, I don't know what that is. I read something wrong. But anyways, yeah, it's a Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, and then that's where they're taking that book from. Yep. And I know his grandkid ends up marrying Christ, now I forgot.
Well,
I was gonna call her Veruca Salt.
But the one thing that I didn't know, but like Geraldine told me that like the reason why they don't do like a prequel movies or anything like that, because they can't. In the books, the prequels are all there. They're just never been filmed. But if you actually everything about like Dumbledore, everything about Voldemort, it's all there in the books. It's just the movies never really focus too much. That's
like
why they
a
never,
baby bit. Yeah. Well, I mean, I mean, it's cool, but Luna Lovegood, right? That's her name, Luna Lovegood. That the weird, crazy, like, woo, woo. You know, I like her. She was my favorite character in the book. But I know like the guy Newt, his grandkid, like or great grandkid or whatever, ends up marrying her when she's an adult. So that's where the connection lies. But it's cool. We're gonna get Harry Potter back. Universal is building Harry Potter, but we have to be going. So
$5 is gonna come out in 2015 because that Universal is gonna be smart enough to release.
yeah,
that
they're gonna
during-
read it at the same time. So you know, I'm Sant.
And Carlos Medrano.
Yeah, and before we go out, it's like, we got no food, no jobs, our parents' heads are falling off. That's another episode in the bag.
Brothers Bear Podcast. This is Carlos Medrano.
Brothers Bear Podcast.
Give it 4 mics.
Song of the week for you.
Hey, Carlos.
Brothers Bear
Yeah,
Podcast. We the Brother Bears Podcast. Yeah, 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 we the Brother Bears Podcast. Podcast.